Just letting you know, this is only my spoiler first impressions of the episode. Check my pinned comment for a free gift related to this video. And to watch my unfiltered reactions with exclusive bonuses, join my Asha Media TV Club. The link is in the description box below. Now, here's my afterthoughts of this episode of Supernatural.
I might need a rewind to... No, I don't need a rewind. That's pretty clear. Alright, triggers for Dean. Oy. Alright, lots of questions there. But I pretty much said them. So, is he now foreshadowing his own actions here? Not foreshadowing. He's dreaming up shit, so now he's gotta take it seriously when he has these nightmares that likely will come to pass, and he's gonna have to, fight this possibility. Maybe that's too much, or maybe it's the mark telling Dean what it's there for, to kill, right? Cain tried to warn him. Anyway, okay, I'll let you guys kind of break it down, because it is confusing, but maybe not as confusing as I'm making it out to be, which I tend to do a lot. Alright, I'll leave that alone. Like I said, I understand what they're trying to do now. They're trying to show that this mark is not something to contend with. This is turning Dean, or Dean is going to be affected by the mark in a murderous way, and Sam's gonna have to figure something out here, because he just can't let his brother get to that point, killing people like that. Alright. That's settled. Just can't articulate it the way I want it right now, because my head's spinning with so many things they're trying to cram into this episode. But it's not bad stuff. It's just execution-wise for this. They didn't really do the best job. Okay, let's rewind. Story number 1. Okay, story number 1. The daughter, Chrissy 5.0, because that's what she's reminding me of. So we know that's now a story. Castiel getting her back, going into father mode, trying to make up for the whole thing with Jimmy. And the crappy storyline with the mom, I don't like they wrote it that way. I'd rather they had just said the mom's dead. Okay? Something happened and mom died. Than to have her abandoning her. That makes no sense from what I remember with the mom, how devout she was to her family and to everything. And then to say that she went to go find herself? Come on. That is just garbage. Garbage reason. Don't like that at all. Okay, so then I know it's to give her this agency to be on her own and then find herself in the wrong situations with Randy. Randy. Rourke, I know his last name. Starts with a C. That actor, I love him so much. He's in all kinds of stuff. And Anyway, okay, so I'm trying to keep my thoughts here organized. So Castiel and her, that story in and of itself, I'm intrigued by that. I'm looking forward to seeing where that's going to go. And that point where I said, where as Castiel, the righteous angel, and he heard her prayers where she's like, bring my daddy back kind of thing, back in season 4 or 5. It makes it all the more crazy that Castiel's aware of all those prayers, and it took to see what happened with Hannah. Because essentially that's what I'm understanding, right? It took to get to that point of Hannah making the right decision to give Hannah, the vessel, back her life, for him to be like, oh yeah, remember those prayers, and remember Jimmy and his family? And that's fine. I'm not gonna bitch about that too much, but I guess what I'm trying to say with that, just forgive me here, sometimes it's so hard for me to express myself. Why showing that moment where he acknowledges the prayers that he's heard makes Castiel just seem so much worse for me as a viewer, is that you're essentially then just saying that he has to always be brought to these extreme points to then take action to do the right thing. And I know it's TV. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I'm not looking to start a debate about Castiel here. That's not my intention. It's not my intention. So let me go back to my original point and say that the Castiel and what's her name? I forgot her name already. Oh my god. Wow, I'm terrible at this stuff sometimes. Jesus. Yeah, okay. Well, the Castiel and her, that narrative, okay. Intrigued, looking forward to see where that goes. let's move on now to the Winchesters. Dean's got some issues with that damn Mark. They're going to have to figure something out with that, and it's going to be something huge where Castiel will likely have to possibly be the one to take down Dean, because why would they have that whole conversation unless it's going to somehow come to fruition, and that's going to be its big drama towards the end, possibly. Not holding my breath on that, because a lot of the times they'll drop that story and it'll be something completely of a curveball halfway through the season. All right. That's a standard thing with Supernatural, I'm noticing. Okay, so there's that. But, people. Rowena, sorry. I almost was like how to say her name. Rowena, Winter Solstice, Orgy. And I love that line. You did have a father. You just don't know which one. And her abandoning him at 8 years old, back in when was this? Medieval times, possibly? Okay, just the layer of what I'm trying to get now. So he's got mommy issues, we know that. And she's now going to totally play him on that. And I love how they set that up. Just with performance alone, the actress, Connell, I forgot the first name, I was told. I read it from you who left comments. O'Connell? Yeah, O'Connell. Yeah, so like, all that. And him being the king of hell, she's now going to totally try to use that status. You know how much I always acknowledge Crowley's cleverness and his intelligence. But I think in this case it serves the story for her to be his blind spot. And he won't catch on that quickly. But then again, that's not very Crowley, isn't it? Crowley, I could totally see him playing into her games to get her power. Because at the end of the day, that's what Crowley's always about. Getting power, position. She's a witch, and she's a powerful witch at that. I could totally see him trying to play it up to use some kind of supernatural means to get to her power, right? As a witch. So, out of the 3 narratives they're trying to boil into this part here of the season, that is the story that I'm most interested in, to be honest here. Second to Dean and the Mark. Third, Castiel and whatever is going on with the girl. So, yeah. Oh, I have all kinds of wacky theories with the mom and with Rowena. It's going to be hopefully a very satisfying thing to see. And I'm not going to go into the wacky theories. I'm definitely not going to torture you that way as a viewer. I'm trying to cut that shit down for my sake too, of course. All right. What's my scene here? Yeah, it's pretty much what I was just babbling about, how much I love that whole thing with Rowena and her backstory and the relationship between her and Crowley, or Fergus. Yes. So that's my scene, favorite scene. I love that part. And Ashamoji wise, only because of so much cringy shit in this one with the Randy and all that. I'm gonna give it 3.5, okay? 3.5, very good. Rewatchable for the key scenes with Rowena and Crowley and Dean and this whole Mark thing. But really it's Rowena and Crowley. They take the cake, okay? They take the cake. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check out my other videos.